Bennett Foddy. You love him, you hate him. There's no in between. For those of you wondering, yes, this is a blind playthrough. I have never played this game. A lot of you might be wondering, but you hit continue. That was because I had to figure out how this game works and try and set up all my sensitivity before I start a stream. So, yes, this is my first time playing it. I like to believe I am a very patient man. But I heard this game, after being played for an hour or so, can show the true intent inside people's hearts.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
There's no way.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy
He just
Hiking.
doesn't stop talking,
The
does
author
he?
of that game was Jazzo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a
I feel like
following.
the
They're
show
built more for the
cursor
joy of building them than as polished products.
is screwing me up a little. Now, I've seen a video of someone beating this game in like 3 minutes. So it can't necessarily be that hard, can it? It can't necessarily be that hard. All I have to do is inch my way across. the rock. Don't understand how to put the hammer below me. Without picking myself up. And maybe that's just it. Maybe there isn't a way. Well, right there I just proved my theory wrong. So, I think I'm starting to get it. The mouse isn't necessarily where you're gonna put your hammer. It's kinda where, like, the mouse direction is where your body is gonna end up. From the looks of it. Just inch my way across the log. Line this up. Well, if the first 5 minutes of this says anything, first 7 minutes of this says anything, says that towards the end of the stream, we might not even be over this little thing here. This house. Or I could stand corrected. There's no way. Okay. Okay, that could have been bad. That could have been really bad.
In a certain way, sexy hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled
Does he always
parts,
just talk when
and it's
you're
one of the
trying to
most
stay
unusual
focused?
and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
You don't say. There's a latte right there. Something tells me that latte is gonna move the second I touch it.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration. A real
Okay.
gut.
Okay. Now, as long as I don't fall off the edge of the house, As long as I don't fall off the house, I'm not too worried. Because that house was the hardest thing I had to get over so far. In my opinion, anyway. I know that coming soon.
Oof, sorry about that.
Yeah, that latte can go in the bush. That latte is gonna sit right there in the bush. Oh, but Bruce, isn't that littering? I do not care right now. I do not care. You know what? We got over it once before. Who's to say we can't do it again? Now that's what I'm talking about. Now this right here is what I'm talking about. Last time I fell off of here. Deja vu. It is quite literally deja vu. Now, some in the comments might say skill issue. And I get that. I like skill-based games. I feel like this, though, has a certain aspect of luck to it.
No. Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
I feel like this game either makes or breaks. It literally makes or breaks the game. Or makes or breaks a man. It shows the true colors of people and how much patience they actually have. Now, I like to think that I'm a man of patience. I like to think I am a man of perseverance. And it's the hardship in life that makes the reward taste so sweet. If you eat a chocolate every single day, it's not going to be as good as if you never have chocolate ever, and all of a sudden, because of your hard work and the $3 you make at your job, suddenly it tastes a lot more valuable.
You can hit the escape key if you need to change the mouse sensitivity.
I already did that. Bennett. The sensitivity is just fine. I know what that's trying to do. That's trying to make me say, you know what, I will change my sensitivity and then screw myself over because I got used to the sensitivity.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Bro said it's so true right there. You'd be foolish to think that I would stay down. What if I... It was worth a shot. If Markiplier can do it, and Corey Kenshin can do it, if Jacksepticeye can do it, I don't see why I can't do it. Oh. Okay. I still like the thought that since Thanks for having me. Is holy. Hear me out. Cornbread is like so.
least you have feet. I wonder if you can beat both Bennett Foddy using the knife all of it. That'd be pretty interesting. I wonder how many video game characters beat this. Baby Mario? And different video game characters would be pretty insane.
Like, I don't know about y'all, but getting over it with a couple different video game characters instead of just the man with the hammer might be pretty good.
Oh, no.
I feel like everything in this game was specifically designed so perfectly to make people rage. So that one mistake could end up making a whole chain reaction and sending you all the way back to the start. My favorite barrel.
The soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears. John Vance Cheney.
Hey Fallout, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. What do you think of the concept of getting over it with
The pain
a
I feel
different
now
character?
is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
I don't know why that rock is so hard for me to get over. No way. Just straighten myself out a little more. Just a little bit. If it's even possible. You know, I suppose...
If you need to take a break, it's okay. I've saved your progress.
Thanks, buddy. Part 2 of this video will probably be like the 5 stages of grief. Bennett Foddy, Bennett Foddy, Bennett Foddy, Bennett Foddy, and Bennett Foddy. I swear. I want to at least make it to the second section of the game. Or at least over this little mountain. Why does everything feel... You know what'd be crazy? Getting over it with Bennett Foddy, but everything is ice physics. I don't know if it's already been done. If it haven't, I want to see it happen. Alpharad, I'm leaving that one to you. I want to see Alpharad beat getting over it with ice physics. And then I go and check his channel and he's already done it. No way.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree. A lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of confidence. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment, just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
Wait a minute. Ah, but I can't reach that. It was all a troll. Unless there's no way it could possibly be. They don't expect me to grab that, fling myself up.
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
He's gonna... I feel like he can hear my microphone and knows when I'm about to say something. If that's a feature of this game, shout out to him, honestly. No, everything in my body. Okay. Okay. No way. That almost worked.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
Is that even Abraham Lincoln that said that? I wonder how much of it is
I left my mother, the best friend I had, was a man that took me. That's why I'm all in bed. Nobody gives me sympathy. That's the reason why I cry for me. Sitting all alone, I can see 1,000 miles away. Sitting all alone, I can see 1,000 miles away. I can see the man that made me what I am today. He has made me weep. He has made me moan and groan. He has made me weep. He has made me moan and groan. Took me from my home and left me all alone.
That's like a ground pound.
Left my mother standing in the door. I left my mother standing in the door. With her hand on my head as her kiss fell to the floor. All my clothes is sewn, both the soles grow off my all my clothes is sewn, both the soles grow off my
No way.
and my heart's so cold that I've got them for me.
No way.
Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. Mary Foddy.
Yeah, I know that one. Do not stand in my grave and weep, for I am not there. I am. Forgets how the poem goes now. I am the something, something, something. Yup, yup, yup. Oh, welcome to the stream, Nicholas. Welcome to the stream. Speaking of which, I should probably actually go and share my stream with some of the people who were curious earlier. So if you give me just 1 minute, I'll go and drop the video link in the Discord. Alright, the video have been dropped in the first Discord, in the second Discord, and now I drop it to the third Discord. There we go. Thanks for bearing with me for a moment. I hope you all are doing well, and welcome to the stream for everyone new that just came in. If it takes me a second to read chat messages, I'm sorry. I'm running off a single screen, and I will most likely have to pause the game, because from the looks at what I was just told, while messing around on other screens, my hammer does move. So, I mean, it's good to know, but also pretty devious game design. I don't even think I hit anything there. I think the game just launched me backwards. That was the closest I've ever gotten. So I take it, I don't know that much about this game, but I'm going to assume, with how the game is playing out now, that there's no checkpoints.
If I'm messing you up, you can mute me in the settings. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Friedrich Nietzsche.
I thought living was like one step above surviving. I thought living was when you get like can actually live comfortably. Because usually if someone says I'm surviving, it means they're not doing the greatest, but they're alive. Could be just me being dumb.
Life is a mosaic of pleasure and pain. Grief is an interval between two moments of joy. Peace is the interlude between two wars. You have no rose without a thorn. The diligent picker will avoid the pricks and gather the flowers. Satya Sai Baba.
And an even more diligent one would take the thorns off the rose. Then you have a rose without thorns. Ever hear of a synthetic rose? I mean, they got
Sorrow
them
is
felt
my own
roses
yard,
too.
where the new grass flames as it has flamed often before, but not with the cold fire that closes round me this year. William Carlos Williams.
I was told a very helpful piece of information by one of my friends about this game. I was told that pogo stick. That's all I was told. Was pogo stick.
As a goon on a day in June. Might be midnight, could be noon. Crazy as a loon, or will be soon, if my baby don't hurry home. Oh, whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle, my baby is gone away. I'm running around in a spin. I don't
This is why you
know
don't
where
become
to begin.
dependent on someone.
Oh, whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle, my baby just wouldn't stay. I can't tell the sun from the moon. I might just like a balloon. I've read the note she left me 1,000,000 times a day. But if someone should ask me what it said, I couldn't say. Oh, whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle. I know I could be okay.
I know the song's supposed to be there to mess you up, but I'm going crazy.
Today. Whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle, my baby.
No way.
I'm eating my soup with dessert, leaving out the tail of my shirt. Oh, whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle, my baby just wouldn't stay.
What's wrong with eating soup with dessert? Just eat the soup
ketchup into
before
my
you
cup.
eat the dessert.
I'm gonna lose my reason. I'm ready to blow my top. Now if my baby
No, I just
squeezing me,
realized the
why
gravity of
don't
this
you
here.
stop? Oh, whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle. I'm gradually turning gray. I can't sleep or wink anymore. I just keep walking the floor. But if my baby only hurry, then I know I wouldn't worry anymore. No, 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 wouldn't worry anymore.
Okay, so it's an idea. No. Okay, we might just want to take it just a little easy. Okay, I had the right idea. Alright, I'll see you when you get back, Nicholas. Nicholas, I'm sorry. My brain sometimes speaks dyslexic. So that is definitely reachable without going around the other side.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this game. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with preset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Oh. So now... I understand what I must do. Sledgehammer goes down, comes up, catches that, pushes off, bounces back, push... Okay. Now I just have to put it into motion. I understand the assignment. I understand the assignment. I just have to make it happen. It's hard because the angle it's at, and I know that that rock is there for me to land on the rock, full force. This has to be a joke. Falling off that side has to mean certain death. It has to mean certain death. It has to mean certain death. I see what I have to do. But I don't know.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened. Because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
I am properly stressed right now. I already know that the higher I go, the farther I'll fall to the left if I were to accidentally push off something like that. My point exactly. My point exactly. You know when I'm quiet that I'm stressed. I don't know why, but this has been testing my limits. Okay. So I have the right idea. I just need to make it happen. Onto power grid. Think that's a power grid. At first I thought it was a fridge. Actually, I have no idea what that is. I think that's a fuse box. It's a pretty big fuse box if it is. Someone in the comments gonna know and they're gonna be like, actually, that's a... I already know that someone in the comments is gonna be like, actually...
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy.
You know what? I'm gonna say it right now. The B movie was a B movie. It wasn't that good. Go ahead, flame me in the comments, cancel me, but the B movie is not good. I just don't understand it.
vertical wall here has a way of getting it harder the more times you try it. I think anger makes you swing the hammer harder, and that can push you away from the wall.
Bennett Foddy actually giving useful advice? How am I supposed to do this? I can reach it. I think it's just that rounded bit on the metal, what I can only assume is like a lamp post or something.
Of all sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest of these, it might have been John Greenleaf Whittier.
No! I feel like the saddest words I can say was I had it, then I lost it. But I feel like that's a way we learn to grow.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
Yeah. Just do what I did the first time. Just do what I did the first time. Okay, we're back. It's like that moment where you understand the assignment, but you're colorblind and all the pictures are in color. They ask you to point red. You understand that you need to point it red. You just don't know what red is. Okay, this is what I want.
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled,
McRibs
muddled,
is crazy.
rotten, untitled.
It's pretty good. Now I know this stream is kind of short and only an hour long, but I feel like we made a lot of progress. Now, if you know me, I'm gonna take this progress and we'll do another stream some other time, continuing off this progress. For all of you who are still watching or came in late, I hope you guys have a great day.